What is your advice on feeling confident whether you are dressed up or not?
I would say just don't care what people really think about you, because to be honest, I really don't care what people think about me, because I don't really care about people that I don't know. And especially, I mean, when I'm not all dressed up or dolled up, then of course I feel less comfortable, because I feel less nice looking then. But it's not important to me if other people I don't know think that I look nice. So, and when I'm all dressed up, I usually feel very comfortable, because it's the way that I find myself beautiful. So when I'm thinking that I look beautiful, I of course am feeling comfortable. So yeah, my advice is to just don't care about people you don't know. That's basically it.
What is the best book you've ever read?
That's easy. It's The Silmarillion. It's my favorite book. I've read it over 5 times, which is not as much for a favorite book, but it's my favorite book. Read it.
Are you a Wiccan?
No, I'm not a Wiccan, but it's definitely the religion that is most interesting for me personally, but I could never really commit to a religion, so I'm not a Wiccan. But I'm a pagan.
What is your favorite place in the world?
That's super difficult for me to answer, because I love traveling and I've visited a lot of super beautiful places, but I would say that's extremely cheesy, but my favorite place in the world is the place where my loved ones are, so it varies. For me right now it's here, because I'm here with my boyfriend. So no, I'm just that cheesy, but one of the most beautiful places when it comes to location is the Summer Palace in Beijing. I've went there, I think it's now almost 4 years ago, and it was one of the most gorgeous places.
Do you collect stuff when you walk in the forest?
Sometimes, but that also varies. I love to collect stones that I find beautiful. Also when I'm traveling, I like to collect stones. And back in the days, I like to collect leaves that I put into books until they are dry. So, yeah, but not always.
Mara asked if you would show her the pretty German forests when she lives here.
Of course. Why shouldn't I? Of course, I will show you around. So.
What is your natural hair color and which one do you think fits you the best?
This is my natural hair color. It's the same color that almost everyone has here in Germany. It's like a light brown, dark blonde, and I hate it. It looks super cute on Leon, but I hate it on myself. Nice that you're showing it. The color that I think fits me the most, I like a lot of different colors on myself actually. I really like the green. Now it looks super blue, which I don't really like as much, but I will make it green again. I will make my Leon, sorry, no. I will make my hair green again, and yeah.
Where did you meet your boyfriend?
We've met at a games festival. It's called The Play in Hamburg, and yeah, there was a games exhibition, and my game was shown there, and Leon was a visitor, and then we talked about making games, and then 2 months later he moved into my place, so yeah. I immediately liked him, and I think he liked me as well.
How did you get that impression? Do you have siblings?
Yes, I have an older sister.
When did you decide to study art and what's your favorite medium?
I decided it when I was living in Erfurt many years ago, and I was super unhappy there because I studied restoration, and I thought restoration would be nice, but it was super boring because I couldn't design myself. I only remade stuff that other people made a few hundred years before, so yeah, it was quite boring to me. I like to be creative myself, and yeah, I thought maybe I should study illustration then. And yeah, I think yeah, that's it. Sorry, that was all over the
Favorite
place.
medium?
My favorite medium, I think I'm still much better in drawing analog and not digital, but I'm really trying to to practice my digital painting. So I think my favorite medium is still just sketching with a pencil and with charcoal. I love to work with charcoal, and I love etching techniques. I love mezzotint. I've made a lot of mezzotint etchings, and yeah, that's it. But I will try to get better in digital painting.
Did you ever have a month where you dressed regularly?
This is me dressing regular. So not really. That's my definition of regular.
How would you describe your style and how did it evolve over the years?
I would say that my style includes a lot of pagan symbols, therefore I would also say pagan goth. And I'm very inspired by fantasy and Old Norse history and Old Norse myths. Yeah, and it's comfortable also. As I told you before, I only wear comfortable stuff. Today it's extremely comfortable, so but yeah, for me it's pagan. And it evolved. Of course, it evolved through the years, through a lot of different experiments with other styles. So through the years, through trying out a lot of different styles and being inspired by other people as well, and by music in general, because I also love a lot of pagan folk bands. It evolved into this. So, yeah.
What is your favorite animal?
I think it's cats. Of course, I also like bats, but as an animal that I could live with, it would be cats.
What is your least favorite Gothic style?
I thought about answering this question because I think even though I don't prefer some of the Goth styles, I think it's important that everything is equally valuable, and you shouldn't feel bad just because I don't prefer some of the styles maybe that you really like. And also I prefer goth styles, even the ones that I don't really like as much, before any other styles. And so I would say that I think it's more important to say which styles you prefer the most than to say which ones you prefer the least.
If you could choose a superpower, what would it be?
I think it would be flying, of course, which is... I'm not that much of an underwater person, so I know the deep sea is very interesting, but...
Teleporting is way cooler.
No, I don't want to live underwater. I'm not a mermaid, so... no, I would love to fly, and I would love to... how to say it? I have to ask Leon in German. Zeit anhalten.
Oh, control or stop time?
To stop the time. I would love to stop time. Yeah. Or to have an influence on time in general, because I always need more time, and I'm always short on time. So that would be it.